Hi guys, back out on the bank, and today's session is going to be a bit of a tester really. I've picked up a new BFS rod and I'll go into the details in a bit, but I'm just going to have a couple of hours, hopefully before the rain hits me, giving this new rod a bit of a test. And I haven't brought the other one with me, but comparing it to the Surinoya Dexterity BFS rod, which is the one I normally fish with and have fished with for probably the best part of a couple of years for the BFS stuff. So I hope you enjoy the video guys, hopefully we'll catch a few fish, if not, at least I'll give you my first impressions on this new rod anyway. Thanks for watching guys, catch you on the bank soon. Ooh. Oh, that's not a bad perch, is it? Look at that chap, lovely. That's a good one. I might even net that one. Oh, excellent. Come here. Sorry, mate. There we go. Lovely little perch. So there's a few fish down here, but I'm just going to kind of just looking for clear water at the moment because there's a fair amount of weed in some of the spots I've just been looking, kind of walking past. I've had a couple of casts already, and had a few perch, but I'll walk this way. I think it's a bit clearer. The water's certainly less weedy. See how we get on. So from a casting point of view with this, as I said in the intro, it's 1 to 4 grams. So it's lightweight. It's certainly not for big lures, even big perch lures really. And I bought it because most of the time fishing on canals, I want to be throwing kind of little lures like that. So yeah, and that's typically what I'm fishing with. So £5. This is £8, but usually I like to use a £5 fluorocarbon with kind of half a gram up to 2 gram kind of lures, not really too much bigger. So yeah, as I say, I have used it on a few different occasions. I thought I'd put a quick video together now that I had it out on a few different sessions. Hopefully we catch a couple of fish this evening with it. I've had a couple of sessions where I've caught a couple of pike on it as well, not very big, but it was just good to get a sense of how the rod felt with a slightly bigger fish. Some roach following the lure there. Yeah, so we'll see how we get on, but it's really for, I wanted to kind of really, especially with the older Baron reel, I wanted something a little bit more lightweight, and this rod wasn't particularly expensive. I don't think it was dirt cheap. It was probably 60 to 70 quid range, but for a BFS rod these days, for a half decent one, you're not going to pay a lot less than that, I don't think. It's a lot more popular than it used to be, so the gear is in high demand, so the prices go up, of course. Oh. Okay, for this style of fishing, this rod really comes into its own. I've mentioned what I'm trying to do here is I've got a really small lure on 1.5 grams, 2 grams max. I'm just trying to keep it just under the surface, just to get the roach to hit. Admittedly, I'm not having a great deal of success. They're hitting it, they're just not getting the hook on this one. And this rod is perfect because it's a faster action. It's a little bit shorter, so it's a bit easier to control. And it means you can just keep that lure more accurately in the strike zone than perhaps I could do with the other BFS rod I've got, the 6'4" Surinoya, which is in itself a nice, very good rod, but it's much more flexible, certainly at the tip. I think you can get different tips for them actually, but I've never bothered. But whereas this is almost like a little jerkbait rod, really. That's probably the way I'd describe it. In that its action is that kind of fast. Oh, see a little roach, picked it up then. Didn't quite know what to do with it, spat it out. Okay guys, this is the challenge. Oops. I've gone as small as I can based on the lures I've got with me at the moment. So that is a tiny hook, and I think that's probably 0.5 gram, might even be less. And I've just used the tail off a crawlbait's leech. So that's going to really test the ability to cast here. Now, because I've got 8-pound braid, the water's a bit murky. I might stand a chance, but let's just take that first cast fairly easy. Well, it casts. Okay. I don't think, well, I'm sure I could have downsized more, but not with what I've got on me. So let's stick with that. We're never going to be able to cast that particularly far, but the benefits of canal fishing are that you don't really need to cast it very far. Let's just have a cast into it then. There we go. I've picked up a little bit of weed, look, but oh wow. What's that we've caught? It's not the world's smallest perch, guys. That is impressive. There we go. Oh, don't hurt yourself. Wow. And that was properly caught as well. Wasn't foul hooked. There we go. Look at that. Awesome. There was a few bigger fish just under the bridge before, so let's just have a fish this spot and then fish under there. It's another little one. It's too small to get hold of, that one. Lovely little fish. There it is. It's a tiddler. Come on, let go. Look at him. Tiny. Oh. There we go, that's a bit of fish. It's not big, but it put a bend in the rod. That's more like it. There we go. Good chap. There we go. It's not a bad perch either. Oh, it's sharp. Go on. Oh, okay. Hi guys, at the end of another session, and it was a quick update and a bit of a share of this new rod. As I say, I've had it out a few different sessions now, but yeah, it's really nice actually. I'm really pleased with it. It wasn't particularly expensive, 60 or 70 pounds. I know it's not cheap, but for this kind of BFS kit, it can certainly get more expensive than that. Yeah, all in all, very nice and very comfortable. Nice with a cork handle, very comfy to hold as well, and works nicely. Casts these lighter lures, most importantly, very well, and I think that's mainly because of the action. It has got a nice fast action, and that's pretty much all the way through. It hasn't got a softer tip. It's a good through action, which means you do get a much nicer casting action on these lighter lures. So yeah, I'll put some specs up on the screen anyway, so you can see those in a bit more detail. But I have to say, from the sessions I've had, I'm very pleased with it. I'll definitely recommend it if you're kind of looking for something that for fishing the smaller lures. I mean, I guess it would be perfect for trout really, which is probably what it's intended for, I guess. But yeah, anyway, hope you enjoyed the video guys, and I'll catch you all back soon.